Okay, so 100-Foot Journey, which is the new movie by Lasse Hallström. And so the story is Ampuri and his family are traveling across Europe trying to find somewhere to set up a restaurant. They break down in bucolic France, and they find somewhere that looks really perfect, but it looks like some of the people there don't want them there. This particular person, played by Helen Mirren, with her best French accent. Here's a clip.
Bonjour. Puis-je vous aider? Can I help you?
Sorry. We were just looking around here.
This is private property.
Okay, Papa, let's go.
Excuse me, do you own this property?
No.
Oh, then you are trespassing too.
Papa.
Do you know the owner of this place?
Yes, I know them very well.
1 minute.
They've gone back to Paris. But they asked me to keep an eye out for them.
Oh, I bet you do. How much are they asking?
Papa, please.
1 minute, relax.
Oh. You must understand that a property of this size in this village would be very expensive. And, well, I heard you asked for a discount in Claude's hotel.
Papa, you didn't.
चुप रह, बस.
Please do not do.
बात करने दे मुझे. Madam, asking for discount doesn't mean I'm poor. It means I'm thrifty.
So obviously what happens is they do buy the property, they set up a restaurant, and then it's on the one side of the street you have Ampuri with his curry establishment. On the other side of the street you have Helen Mirren as Madame Mallory with her hoity French restaurant serving classic French cuisine. And then in the middle of it you have this sort of blossoming romance between Ampuri's son, played by Michelin-starred, and Charles Le Bon's sous chef Marguerite. And so they have a kind of romance.
She's a wow.
She's a wow.
It's official.
Oh, is it? Okay, fine. So the interesting thing about the film is, I mean, it's on a sort of visual level. I mean, it's, you know, all the settings are sort of obscenely bucolic to the point that you remember that Ridley Scott film, A Good Year, in which everything looked really sort of nice and well, it's like that, but it makes that look like a kind of gritty Ken Loach movie. I mean, every other shot is just like unbelievable sort of pastoral idyll with people walking around, you know, picking mushrooms and, you know, lovely ripe fruits. And also, when I saw the screening, they gave the critics in advance, they gave them food, they gave them vegetable curry, which is a very good idea because you do not want to watch this film on an empty stomach because it is absolutely laden with scenes of cooking. I rather liked it. I mean, it's very sweet. It's very much it's based on a novel by Richard C. Murray. The producers include Steven Spielberg and Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey, of course, who championed the book. But it's got a similar sort of tone to it as The Best Exotic, Marigold Hotel. It is interesting that Helen Mirren manages to convince as much as she does because her accent is all over the place.
No, it's not.
No, yes, it is.
No, it's not. She speaks fluent French. I think
she might speak fluent French. Her accent never settles when she's doing. I'm sorry, when she's doing the French speaker speaking English, it wobbles hither and thither.
Well, I think she kind of gets away with it. It's always a very strange, you know, that cumbersome. We talked about it before, you know, the extent to which you speak English when you're clearly in France. Yeah. And I thought she got away with it.
Yeah, okay, but got away with it is the expression. Do you think the first time you hear it, I am mad that you go hang? Okay, fine, that's Helen doing.
Did you not think that there were moments that it was like Ratatouille but with people?
No, absolutely. And there are actually two moments in it in which it genuinely is Ratatouille with people. In which
snooty critics.
No, but in which the snooty critic sits at the small table, eats the one mouthful of the unbelievably simple dish that takes them back to their childhood, and almost faints in a kind of reverie. It is absolutely, you know, that moment from Ratatouille done twice. But I liked it, and one of the reasons I liked it, I thought that Ampuri and Helen Mirren were very good as a sort of sparky couple. I thought that stuff worked well, and I thought it knew what it was, and I think it's a film that it's very easy to like, and it's got I mean, there's a sort of undercurrent of when it deals with sort of, you know, tougher issues like racism, that sort of thing, but it's really not. It's a souffle. It's an amuse-bouche. It's not a hearty meal of a film, but it's a nice little snack.